Glasgow MSP has been embroiled in a fresh row over comments he made about the IRA after protesters disrupted First Minister's questions. Two unionist protesters had to be ejected from the Holyrood chamber after claiming members of the SNP backed the IRA. One called the First Minister Brigadier Sturgeon, as our sister title the Herald reports. Presiding Officer Ken Macintosh briefly halted proceedings as the men were removed by staff and police. One of the men referred to John Mason, the SNP MSP for Glasgow Shettleston. In 2017, the MSP was forced to apologise after suggesting some people saw the IRA terrorists who killed 3 soldiers in 1971 as freedom fighters. Asked on Twitter to support a justice campaign for the 3 soldiers, he said, "You say Irish murderers. Others say Irish freedom fighters. I support Scottish soldiers if they do good but not if they do bad." Mr. Mason was in the headlines again last week after saying he would not speak up for constituents who supported for Orange Walks and the Union. It also emerged his website asked constituents who contacted him what party they supported and if they backed independence. The Scottish Tories have said Mr. Sturgeon should consider ending his political career. At First Minister's questions, Glasgow Maryhill MSP Bob Doris was about to ask a question when shouting was heard from one of the public galleries. A man shouted at Mr. Sturgeon, "Brigadier Sturgeon, why do so many of your party support the IRA? Do you think that's appropriate? Supporting the IRA, the party of administration and government? John Mason, a sectarian bigot, won't support unionists in society." When other people in the chamber reacted with baffled cries of "What?" the man replied, "Yeah, laugh. Brigadier Sturgeon. How many support the IRA and your party, Nicola?" John Mason called them Irish freedom fighters, did he, and he won't support unionists. SNP IRA. The broadcast feed to the general public was cut during the incident. Just in case anyone is wondering, this is the audio of Sturgeon's and Mason being called out in Parliament. https://t.go/ivgtlb. However, a full audio recording of the exchange, apparently made by one of the men involved, was later posted on social media. It includes one man refusing to give his details to the police, arguing he has not committed an offence, but agreeing to leave the building while referring to terrorists in government. Mr. Mason later left the chamber flanked by fellow SNP MSPs Christine Graham and Rosanna Cunningham and refused to take questions from the media. Mr. Cunningham, the Environment Secretary, advised him, "Don't engage." Mr. Mason said he would respond later in a written statement. FMQs was twice interrupted last week by climate change protesters. Asked later about for more on this story, visit the news article link.